Okay, so we are looking at a set of notes on dot plots. A dot plot is something that is typically used with discrete data, and you would have a set of values, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the bottom, and then dots to represent the frequency of how many times that comes up above it. And it's similar to a histogram in that it gives us a sense of the shape of the data in a quick kind of way. Like we realize that 4 is higher than 1 and 3. It's kind of like the central thing. And we get a sense of the distribution quite quickly from a dot plot. So we're going to look at how do I use the TI-84 to generate the dot plot. So if you look in the set of notes on this topic, you'll see kind of here a set of data that we're going to use to generate that dot plot using the TI-84 calculator. So the TI-84 doesn't naturally do a dot plot, but we're going to kind of force the scatter plot to create a dot plot. So we'll kind of play a little trick there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to do is to get that data inside the calculator. So we're going to turn the calculator on. And to get that data in there, we're going to hit Stat. And we're going to edit. And we're going to enter that data into L1. Okay, so we have 30 data points. We've put them all in. Now, what I want to do is actually sort that. So we've sorted data before. So let me go back to the main screen. I hit second mode. And then I'm going to hit Stat. And I'm going to pick option number 2, the Sort A option. And I want to sort list 1. So that's second 1 gets me list 1, and I hit enter. And enter. It tells me it's done. So if I go back into stat edit, L1 is now in order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create counts here. So in L2, I'm going to start in, so long as I have ones in L1, I'm going to count up. I'm going to put a 1 in there. And then a 2. But now I'm starting at 2's in L1, so I'm going to start over. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I've got 3, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 4s, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 5s. I have 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's 6s. So I'm back to 1. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 7s. 1, 1, 11. And that's all of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of trick the calculator into making a dot plot out of this. So I'm going to go back to my main screen. And I'm going to turn on a plot. So I'm going to second y equals. I'm going to turn on the first plot. So I have to turn the plot on. I want a scatter plot, which I already have, and I'm going to use L1 and L2. And for the dot plot, I kind of like these square boxes. It seems to work. So I want the stat zoom, so I'm going to zoom option number 9, which is the zoom stat. And there it is. There's my dot plot. Okay, so I can see that like 4 is kind of like my big number here. I've got 5, kind of small, but then back up at 6. If I hit trace, it'll let me know where I am with these things. I can kind of go over top of them all and get a sense of numbers, but the biggest thing I get from a dot plot is just a sense of the distribution of the data. Like, it's pretty clear to me that maybe this 11 guy out here might be a bit of an outlier. It's a good candidate to check to see if it's an outlier. So it's a pretty useful tool if I have like simple discrete data to get a quick plot out of. All right, thank you.